Hey everyone, I'm Princess Link and welcome back to Metal Gear Solid. A stone staircase led from the open bookcase into a dark, damp passageway. It reminded Snake of the dungeons in the medieval Scottish castles he toured many years earlier. Why were you in medieval Scottish castles, Dave? That makes no sense at all. Okay. Meryl rubbed her arms and shivered. It's cold down here. Yeah, you should have worn a sweater. Sorry, Dad, I left it at home. They followed the passage for several feet until the stonework ended. From that point forward, the walls, ground, and ceiling became a tunnel of natural rock. It's an underground cavern, Meryl observed. The light was minimal. Snake flicked on the penlight from the shoulder of suit. That's convenient. And it provided adequate illumination for them to see where they were going. The passageway twisted and turned at one point branched in two directions. The left tunnel was decidedly smaller. Which way do we go? She asked. As if in answer, several howls filtered through the tunnels. Wolves. Snake listened and answered. No! Wolf dogs. Half wolf, half husky. How do you know so much? I've had dog sleds. I'm a musher. Are wolf dogs dangerous? They can be. They're not tame, if that's what you mean. She took a deep breath. Okay, why don't I take the right fork? You take the left. If it turns out one of these is a dead end, we'll contact each other by codec and meet back here. How's that? Sounds like a plan. How about checking out Colony Sis? Sounds like a plan. I'm sorry, I was watching a lot of Xenoblade YouTube poop last night. Just because, you know. Xenoblade YouTube poop, man. It's pretty great. Oh my god. Okay. This doesn't have snake beater. I'm going to cry. Snake beater. I'm dying. Do you ever just die because of Metal Gear? Anyway. Snake wasn't comfortable letting her go alone, but she had handled herself fairly well so far. He couldn't worry about it. He had a job to do, and no matter how much he was beginning to like the girl, he wasn't about to let her interfere with the mission. He ducked his head and moved into the tunnel with the low ceiling. It was a pain having to bend at the waist and walk at the same time, but he could take it. The tunnel continued in a maze of twisty passages all alike, and for a moment Snake feared he might get lost or stuck. To add to his anxiety, after 100 feet or so, the passageway grew narrower and the ceiling dropped. He would have to crawl. The built-in knee pads in his suit were helpful. He moved along the cold, wet rock for nearly 10 minutes until finally the tunnel began to expand. A few more feet and he could stand once again. Eventually, the passageway opened into a large cave with a very high ceiling. Stalactites dripped cold water, and there were puddles all over the cavern floor. In some portions, the ice on the walls had melted, and there was soft mud mixed with rock on the ground. He'd have to watch his step. Another wolf howl was much closer than before. Snake figured the animal was probably somewhere in the cave. He punched Meryl's frequency on the codec. Meryl! Yeah? How are you doing? I'm in a large cavern. Me too. It's probably the same one. Let's see if we can meet up at the north end. Careful, there may be wolf dogs in here. Okay. He signed off and continued moving forward. At one point, he came to a large boulder that at one time had been part of the ceiling. He skirted it and came upon not one wolf dog, but a pack of 4. Jesus! The animals growled, and their eyes glowed red in the dark cave. The two in front bared their fangs. One barked. Easy, doggies! Oh my god. I'm sorry. That sounds like something I would say. Only no, I'd just be like, a doggy! And I would try to play with them and probably get my hand bitten off because I love dogs. I love dogs. I love animals in general. Okay? Pikachu slippers. It's not relevant at all. I was just looking for a stuffed animal. All my stuffed animals. One of my 5 billion stuffed animals. And I found that. Oh, raccoon hat. Yay! So weird and dirty because it was in my bed. Anyway, raccoon hat time. Yes, bitch. Love my raccoon hat. Anyway. He held out his hands, palms up, the way one was supposed to do. Of course, that usually worked only when dogs were somewhat domesticated. These animals were wild and huge, weighing 120 pounds or more each. That's more than me. That's more than me. I've never weighed more than 100 pounds in my life. I've never even weighed 100 pounds, as far as I know. They could tear the flesh off a man in seconds. But, like, also I'm really short, so it's not like I'm not, like, underweight or anything. I'm just really short. And skinny. And pale. Okay? I'm Irish, okay? And I have a raccoon hat, so, I mean, what do you have? Not a raccoon hat, okay? Bitch. The two in front crept forward, the growls intensifying. Snake didn't want to kill them, but he would if he had to. Oh my god. Just remember, I ended up trying to shoot one of the doggies, and I felt really bad. And then I died. I died a lot at this point, actually. It's like, I was basically just yelling at the TV, like, please stop! Please stop! Like, I didn't want to hurt them! They're doggies! I don't even think I actually shot that doggy. I don't even think I actually shot him. It's just like, I don't know, man. Anyway, but there was another alternative. He slowly opened the pouch and removed a flashbang grenade, which was another name for a stun grenade. Why do we need to know that? Just call them stun grenades. That's what they call them in the game, right? Just call them whatever they call them in the game. I don't remember what they're called because I never used them. I never used that or the shaft grenade. And I got shot by a lot of cameras, but whatever. Whatever, man. Anyway. Moving with the speed of a snail and keeping his legs perfectly still, he brought the grenade to his mouth, pulled the pin with his teeth, and counted to 4. He then tossed the explosive at the pack and immediately crouched and covered his head. The grenade's highly charged magnesium exploded, causing a flash that would knock out most animals and humans. Snake waited a few seconds and then looked to see what damage he'd caused. All 4 wolf dogs were lying on the ground. He approached them cautiously, put a hand on the leader's pelt, and felt him breathing. They were all still alive. Satisfied, Snake moved on. Hey! It was Meryl up ahead. What happened? She was holding something in her arms. Had to put some wolf dogs to bed by. No, it's like that one Cozy D skit. Like if people switch the way they talk to animals and humans or whatever. Oh my god. Snake noted that she was carrying a live wolf dog puppy. That's a mood. Find a puppy. She's like, it's a puppy! It's a puppy! I want a puppy! My dad won't get a dog. My dad refuses to get a dog. Even though I love dogs. I love dogs. A dog, huh? I love dogs! Anyway. Are you hurt? Meryl asked. No. Where did you find that? He was wandering around over there looking for his mommy. Isn't he cute? I think he just put his mommy to sleep. Put him over there with the rest of the dogs. We don't have time to rescue animals. I thought you liked dogs. I do, when I'm at home and not in the middle of a mission. Okay. She ran over to the sleeping pack of animals and let the puppy loose. He quickly ran to one of the wolf dogs, sat down beside her, and began to lick his mom's pelt. He'll be fine. Come on, look. I see a way out of here. I think. Snake pointed to a ledge opening in the cave's northern wall. Sounds good to me. When they emerged from the cabin, the pair found themselves in a man-made underground passage with a high ceiling and a floor made of steel. There were shallow alcoves in the wall every 10 feet. Snake figured the tunnel was about 50 yards long. At the end was the base of the first communication tower. They could see the lower 2 stories of what appeared to be a slender but massive structure that protruded up through the ceiling and extended above the surface. It was made of steel latticework with crisscross patterns. Snake had studied a little architecture in his lifetime. It was an essential subject for anyone who wanted to be adept at infiltrating buildings, and the design of the tower reminded him of the works of the Chinese architect I.M. Pei. "How tall are the towers?" Snake asked. "I'm not sure. 20, 30 stories? I hope the elevators work." She started to move forward, but he grabbed her arm. "Wait, let me check something." He pulled out the mine detector and switched it on. 3 claymores lay under the steel directly in front of them. "I think I just saved your life again," he said. No. Snake's like, "We can't use the mine detector." And I'm like, "Yeah, because I never got it." It's like, no shit, dude. We never freaking got it, okay? Meryl's eyes widened. "Thanks. Is that all there is? Just 3? "Looks that way." She studied the layout of the detector's monitor. "Okay, I'll lead." With a delicate poise that only a female could possess, Meryl lightly moved between the mine's locations and stood on the other side. "What are you waiting for?" He'd been enjoying watching her form, but simply grinned in response. She made a face and put her hands on her hips, but Snake knew she didn't mind the attention. He quickly followed her in her footsteps and sidestepped the danger. They continued walking forward through the tunnel. The silence was eerie, but they instinctually stopped talking because the echo effect was strong within the passage. Even their footsteps, as lightly as they attempted to step, tended to reverberate. When they made it to the halfway mark, Snake thought he saw the flash of a red light. He blinked and looked at Meryl. Sure enough, there was a red dot on her chest between her breasts. It was a laser sight. "Meryl! What is it? Get down!" He pushed her out of the way, but it was too late. The shot resounded throughout the passage, and a red flower of blood spurted on her left shoulder. She screamed in pain, but didn't realize she'd been shot. Snake started to tackle her, but the sniper fired another round, hitting her in the side just above the waist. This time she went down to the couch. Another bullet hit the metal floor between Snake and his fallen companion, forcing him to retreat and take cover in one of the alcoves on the side. "Meryl!" His companion lay behind him, about 20 feet away, in plain view of the sniper. She dropped her Desert Eagle a few feet from her, and the PSG-1 sniper rifle also lay at her side. Meryl attempted to pick up the rifle, but couldn't manage it. Instead, she reached for the handgun with her good arm, but it was about a foot too far away. She gritted her teeth and stretched for the piece, but another shot from the sniper dented the metal floor inches from her fingers. "Snake, leave me and run!" "Meryl!" Snake heard more disappointment than pain in her voice. "I guess I'm a rookie after all." "Don't worry, Meryl. It's me they want." "I know. It's the oldest trick in the book. The sniper's using me for bait to lure you out." Snake cursed himself. He'd been afraid this would happen. "Shoot me, Snake!" she cried. "No! I promised I wouldn't slow you down. Don't move. I can still help. I want to help you. Quiet down. Save your strength." She was crying now. "I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. Snake, please, save yourself. Go on living, and don't give up on people." He knew she was right. There was nothing he could do for her. If he even attempted to drag her to cover, the sniper would pick him off. "Get out of here," she screamed. "Just don't forget me." Snake eyed the sniper rifle at Meryl's side. If he could get hold of it, he might have a fighting chance. "Snake?" It was Campbell on the coat. "Yeah?" "It's a trap. A sniper's trick to lure you out. If you go help Meryl, you'll be picked off. Don't do it." Snake could hear the pain in the colonel's voice. This was his niece he was talking about. "I know that, Campbell, Colonel, but I can't just leave her there." "So much for not worrying about her and not letting her interfere with the mission." Dr. Hunter spoke up. "It must be Sniper Wolf, Foxhound's best shooter." "Don't snipers usually work in pairs?" "Yes, but not her. I know her. She can wait for hours, days, or weeks. It doesn't matter to her. She's just watching and waiting for you to expose yourself. "Maybe so, but Meryl can't hold out that long." "Snake, can you see Wolf from where you are?" Naomi asked. "I think she's on the second floor of the tower. Between here and there's no place to hide." Campbell's voice shook. "If Wolf's in the communication tower, then she can see you perfectly. It's a classic sniper's position. At this distance, you won't be able to hit her with a standard weapon." "Colonel, take it easy," Snake said. "Meryl's got a sniper rifle." "I'm gonna save it, no matter what it takes." The former Foxhound leader is breathing hard, but Snake's words seemed to calm him down. Okay, there's. Snake heard Naomi Hunter make a noise. Naomi, did you say something? Nothing, the doctor replied. I'm just surprised you're willing to sacrifice yourself. You've got the genes of a soldier, not a savior. You trying to say I'm only interested in saving my own skin? I wouldn't go that far, but I don't know what the hell my genes look like, and I don't care. I operate on instinct. I'll save Meryl. I don't need an excuse, and I'm not doing it for someone else either. I'll save Meryl for myself. Colonel, don't worry. Snake, I didn't mean... I'm sorry, Dr. Hunter said. I understand. He signed off and studied the distance between himself and the rifle. The old cliche, so near yet so far, certainly applied. Snake thought about what he had in his inventory that could help. The flashbang! He had one left in his pouch. The blast it created might be enough to mask what he was doing temporarily. The sniper wouldn't be able to target him through a brief fate blaze. It was his only hope. He retrieved the grenade and calculated where the best place to throw would be to throw it. As long as it covered the area in front of Meryl, he should do okay. Without wasting another second, he pulled the pin, tossed it 20 feet into the passageway, and prepared to make his move. He anticipated the explosion and emerged from behind his cover. He hoped Sniper Wolf would attempt to shoot him, but then be blinded by the flash. The flashbang went off as desired, thrusting a wave of hot breath at Snake as he ran for Meryl's position. The blast knocked him over, but he was careful not to look at the brightness of the momentary blaze. If he hadn't been expecting the detonation, he would have been stunned. As it was, he had to crawl to Meryl. He took a second to examine her face. She was unconscious. Snake squeezed her hand, grabbed the PSG-1, stood and ran to the opposite side of the passageway and took cover in an alcove. He checked that the magazine was full with 6 rounds of shit. 6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moved. The light found on the ground and carefully exposed the rifle, his arms, and his head. Snake, this is Nastasha. Snake glanced at the monitor on his coat. Good chat. No, right now, Nastasha. I'm kind of busy. The colonel asked me to advise you. You have a PSG-1, is that correct? Yeah, it was Meryl's. Excellent. It's one of the best sniper rifles in the world. It's accurate enough to shoot cleanly through a 2.5 centimeter square from a distance of 100 meters. And it is semi-automatic, unlike other sniper rifles. Just remember, Snake, the slightest tremor can make you miss your target by inches. Try to keep your hands as still as possible. Thanks, Nastasha, you just reminded me. I have some diazepam with me. That'll save the nerves. Where did that come from? Dr. Hunter interrupted. I was going to suggest that too. Snake found the pillbox in his belt and took the fast-acting drug that produced a calming effect on subjects. Normally, it would take at least 20 minutes to be effective, but Foxhound's medical department had come up with a sublingual tablet that dissolved and acted in seconds. A minute later, he was ready. Come on, bitch, show me where... That's racist. David, are you calling her a bitch because she's a woman? Or because you just don't like it? I mean, like, if you're calling someone a bitch just because they're a woman, then that's not okay. But if you just... I'm sorry, I look ridiculous, probably. But I don't care, I love my raccoon. But if you're calling someone a bitch because, like, you don't like them or they annoy you, then that's fine. I mean, that's what I do. I just call anyone a bitch. If I don't like them, if I think they're annoying, then they're a bitch, you know? Sniper Wolf's laser sight pinpointed his fire. Snake saw the tiny red dot originating on the tower's second floor, just as he suspected. Before the woman had a chance to fire, he squeezed the PSG-1's trigger. The empty casing ejected higher and higher, landing nearly 10 feet from him. This was considered an advantage, because it lessened the enemy's ability to locate the shooter's position. Through the telescopic sight, which was accurate up to 600 meters, Snake spotted a figure moving from one metal support to another. He caught her in the crosshairs and fired again. The woman jerked, but he wasn't sure if he'd hit her. Nevertheless, this gave him time to jump up and run closer. Snake darted into the passageway and ran in an erratic pattern. The sniper fired twice, hitting the floor at his feet. He took refuge in another alcove, but now he was at least 20 yards closer to the tower. Although it made him an easier target for Sniper Wolf, it also made her a less difficult shot for him. What this said made it harder for him to hit her, and it was like, why are you there then, Dave? Why are you there then, David? David. Can't see shit. Here we go. It's just like a lot of boss fights just right there. And it's like, bam! Torture minigame. Spoilers for next chapter. Space seals? Huh? Like, is that like astronaut ninja? Oh my god. I love Metal Gear. Anyway, 3 rounds powdered the wall at the edge of the alcove, reminding him that he couldn't be careless when peering out to shoot. He needed another diversion, so he pulled out a shaft grenade. It wouldn't do much except perhaps make her blink a couple times, so that might be enough for him to get in a shot or two. Snake pulled the pin and tossed it into the air in the middle of the passageway. It went off in a singular way without creating much of a blast. However, Snake simultaneously leaned down the alcove, picked up the figure in the crosshairs, and squeezed the trigger. He could have sworn he heard the woman shout in pain. Snake returned to the alcove and waited a few seconds before attempting to take a look. He scanned the visible floors on the tower with his rifle's telescopic sight and didn't see a soul. I vaguely remember having to beat Sniper Wolf twice for whatever reason. Well, because I didn't save before the torture mini game. I think that's what happened. Like, I wanted to try to get both endings, like, in one playthrough, basically. And then I just kind of gave up, just got the Otacon ending, aka the good ending. I mean, it's not canon, but it's the good ending. Like, the Meryl ending broke. The Meryl ending is the good ending. Woke. The Otacon ending is the good ending. I need to stop talking and read this freaking book. Snake returned to the alcove and waited. I read that already, didn't I? It would be best to make sure by securing the area at the base of the tower and then deal with getting Meryl some medical attention. He slung the rifle over his shoulder and ran to the structure. With the SOCOM in hand, it just got really dark in here. There we go. I think that's better. Is that better? I can't even freaking tell. Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Okay. SOCOM in hand, he checked the perimeter of the base and the metal stairs that led to the second floor balcony. There were a few drops of fresh blood on the steps. Snake looked up and saw there was a direct line from the balcony rail to where he was standing. Obviously, he hadn't killed Sniper Wolf, but he'd certainly winged her. Snake turned around with the intention of running back to Meryl, but his path was blocked by the sudden appearance of a dozen troopers fast roping down lines from the second floor, ninja style. What? Each man had a farmhouse assault rifle pointed at him. "Don't move!" one of the men shouted. Snake could see that these guys were the elite. The Space Seals. What is going on with the lighting, man? It's just... what is happening? Anyway, Space Seals. Ooh. I loved you like a red rose, seeking the sun, no matter where it goes. I loved you, stay where the light goes. You guard against the cold that I know so well. Okay, this is off topic, but do you think I should make an Odasune playlist? Comment down below if you think I should make, whether or not you think I should make an Odasune playlist on YouTube. You know, because I was trying to get Spotify to work and then it didn't. That was my old phone though. I don't know, I might work on this one. Anyway, Space Seals, yeah. The cream of the crop of genome soldiers. And they had him surrounded. "Drop your weapon, now!" He had no choice. Snake tossed the SOCOM to the ground. "Kick it over here." He did so. A steel door slid open at the base, and the tall woman with an extraordinary body emerged. Her uniform fit tightly and was open at the neck to reveal magnificent cleavage. She had short blonde hair and green eyes. It was It was too bad she was with the enemy. The woman was definitely a babe. David! Stop! Stop! Oh my god. The only good thing about the situation was that Sniper Wolf's left arm was in a makeshift sling and the fabric around his shoulder was soaked in blood. You have full to come here, stupid man, she said with an accent. Snake placed it as Middle Eastern and then remembered Campbell's briefing. The woman was a Kurd from Iraq. A lady sniper, Snake said. Who would have thought? Didn't you know that 2/3 of the world's greatest assassins are women? What happened to your shoulder? Hurt yourself? It's just a scratch. She licked her lips. Do you want to die now or after your female friend? Which will it be? I'll die after I kill you. She laughed, mocking him. Is that right? Well, at least you've got spirit. I am Sniper Wolf, and I always kill what I am at. You're my special prey. She stepped closer to him. Snake was aware of his strong scent. Certainly feminine, but decidedly the stuff of animalistic menace. The way she smells? What? Sniper Wolf swiftly reached out and scratched Snake's left cheek with his long, sharp nails. Blood trickled out of the wounds, but Snake didn't flinch. I've left my mark on you, she said. I won't forget it. Until I kill you, you're all I'll think about. She licked her lips again, and Snake felt her hot breath on his neck. She held the gaze between them for a moment longer, and then abruptly broke away. Take him away, she commanded the troopers. Before Snake could protest, something hard and heavy struck him on the back of the head, and everything went black. Anyway, mysterious Mr. X. X gon' give it to you. She's like, why? X gon' give it to you. Yay! How much longer is this? I want to die. Anyway, if you like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, don't forget to tell me if I should make a Notice Sooner playlist. And see you guys next time. Bye!